going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share around with everybody that think would like the content of this channel. Yeah, it's been a while. So sorry about that, guys. I know I had my second episode of the Lowdown with Bearded Kaiju at the end of February, and that was, I thought, a huge success. Just want to say thank you for all my guests who were on there with me and just talking a lot of great stuff from Wonderfest and everything. And then just, what we expect to happen this year for our collecting journeys and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, just the guys were great. Just talking about everything in general was just really great. So yeah, thank you everybody who watched it live. Thank you for everybody who watched it, after the fact. And then just like I said, thank you for my guests who were nice enough to come on and just talk some kaiju collectibles with me. So that was really fun. But other than that, I've been kind of MIA for a little bit here. Unfortunately, I got the COVID bug along with some of my family members here in the household. So yeah, we've been kind of bedridden for a little bit, just sick and everything. So just trying to get better and everything. That's kind of where I've been for the past couple weeks. When wanting to, I really have like the spirits willing, but the body just says nope and everything. And then now my voice is finally getting back to normal, so it's not so crackly and broken up and just whatever. So hopefully, and I won't have too many coughing spills here as I do this video and everything. But yeah, so that's kind of where I've been at. That's why I've been MIA for a little bit. So hopefully from here on out, it's I'll be back more on a regularly scheduled basis for a video every week kind of thing. So yeah, so that's kind of a little lowdown of what's going on with me. Um, and then of course, the end of next month, if you guys had watched my lowdown episode 2, I announced that there's going to be episode 3 at the end of March, and I'm doing a March Madness kind of thing where I'm calling it Kaiju Madness, where I'm taking a bracket of monsters from Godzilla, from the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy, and then King Kong Escapes. I'm taking those monsters. I am excluding Godzilla from the bracket just because we all know he is the king of the monsters, and that is why his name is exactly that. So I thought it'd be kind of a disadvantage to put him in that. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna do just his enemies, his allies, anything that you could think of, from those films. So I put them all together, and we're gonna do a fun little fantasy battle kind of thing, and see who is really the monster of all monsters, kind of thing. And I think it's gonna be fun. I'll have some guests on there, and we'll be talking about it and placing our votes, and then also to make sure you watch live. Everybody that's in the chat, you can place your votes too. I'm going to get a time limit for every round and everything, so everybody can place your votes. And whoever has the most votes, that kaiju or monster will move on until we have only one. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. So keep an eye out for that. I'll keep sending out reminders, for my videos here, and then I'll advertise also. So uh, yeah, enough with that spiel and stuff like that. So let's get to our unboxing. Today we're going to be talking about some Deforeals, and I got a few Deforeals in. One in particular I got exclusively from the RIC site and everything from X Plus. So I'm really excited to show her off. And then the other two I got from a trade. So they're not new or anything like that. And one's actually a duplicate. But I wanted two versions of this guy just because there is a Rick version and a standard, and I wanted them both. And of course, he's my favorite. So you might have guessed who it might be, but I'll wait to veil him. And then the other one is, yeah, another one that I didn't think I would get or pick up, but I did anyways. Like I said, it was with the trade and stuff like that. So I just thought it was a good pickup so I could complete a line of figures from the Deforeal line for one of the movies that I really love. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're gonna be doing today. So let's get right to it. All right, and here she is in all her little glory here. This will be our first one. This is the X Plus Deforeal RIC Legion. And I gotta say, like, I absolutely love Legion. I know recently the nighttime version of the 25 centimeter Legion has come out. I see that people are getting it in hands. I know people personally who have got it and everything. And I'm glad they got it and everything because she was definitely slept on for the initial release. I, on the other hand, I got the original release. I knew I wasn't going to miss that one because I absolutely love Legion. Um, Gamera versus Legion is in my top 5 all-time favorite kaiju film. I mean, you put them all together and it's in the top 5, so it means a lot to me. I absolutely love that movie. It's my favorite Gamera film out of all of them between the Heisei and the Showa. So yeah, so she's a special place in my heart, and I think she is the best female kaiju out there. I know Violente gets a lot of love. She's great and everything. I love that movie. But for kaiju wise, like I think Legion does it personally for me. She's definitely not talked about enough and doesn't get that spotlight like Violante does, you know, for female kaiju and everything like that. And hopefully it changes. I hope everybody starts getting on board with that and everything. Like I said, the new Large Monster series reissue of her has been hitting people's doorsteps and everything recently. So I really hope that people are picking it up and they're appreciating her and just realizing like how big she is. She is ginormous. Like for that large monster series, Legion, like it's she is ginormous and she is such a big kaiju overall. And yeah, she definitely has a presence. So I definitely had to pick her up in the Defo Real line. I love all the Defo Real Gamras that they've done. They've all been so good um, and just exceeded expectations for me personally for a Defo Reel collector because I initially got rid of all my Defo Reels. I was collecting every single one. I had maybe a total of 50 of them or so. And then all of a sudden it just hit me where it just wasn't hitting that nerve for me anymore. So I got rid of them all. And it's not like I it just wasn't for me. The line just wasn't speaking to me, like I said. But I did keep and started collecting the Gamera Defo reels just because I thought they looked really, really good, and I liked their take on Gamera because to me, there's not enough good Gamera sculpts out there and representations of the many forms. So they were starting to do the Heisei series and everything. So I started picking all those up, and then they came out with the Legion, and then they're going to come out with an Iris, and hopefully a Gauss too, to kind of do the whole kit and caboodle for the Heisei series. So yeah, that's really cool, and I had to get her. She looked amazing. Of course, this is the box. Obviously, you see the sticker representing the RIC exclusive, which means that you can only get it on the X Plus RIC site. That is the only way you can get those kind of figures. And it's either going to be an extra figure that's included into the initial figure. It could be a light up. It could be just an extra gimmick in general. That's what the Rick means. So this is what she is. Obviously, take a look at the box. The box is nothing too special on this time. Unfortunately, they just have the black ink picture on the front, showing you the figure with the sticker and everything. So nothing too crazy. And obviously, it has the title of the movie here with her name. Um, and then here's your back, your typical back, and then of course that on the side too. So nothing too crazy, nothing too eye popping, but I do like looking at the boxes and everything. Um, and yeah, they've gone to more of this style for the Defo reels. They used to do the window boxes where you could actually see the figure in there, kind of see the figure in there, I should say. Um, but they've kind of gone to this kind of style where they actually put a picture of the actual figure on the boxes, which I think is a little bit better. Just because the windows you couldn't actually see what they look like, especially with the plastic insert that they are in. It always reflected light really crazy, so you couldn't always tell exactly what it is. So at least this way you get a nice clear picture of what the actual figure is. So I don't mind them doing this for the defo reels. But like for the bigger figures and the other lines, I rather prefer them having the colored prints on them and stuff like that. But I know it's probably saves money, cost savings, to do it this way. But it is what it is. So, but yeah, that's the box, and let's look at her in person. All right, and here she is. Here in all her little defo glory. Um, Obviously, this is the smaller version. She's not going to be huge, but for a defo reel, she's got some size to her. She really does. I kind of wish she was a little bit bigger, just because her size is pretty massive, especially in the film and everything. And as a kaiju in general, I kind of wish her backside was a little bit bigger. Like the head and everything are perfect. They get the super deformed type of look where the head is oversized, the body's smaller. But yeah, I do wish that the backside with her body and back legs were a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, just because she is such a big kaiju. It's kind of the same goes with Balante. Like Balante Defo Reel was really big for a Defo Reel. Um, so she was, bigger in scale. She's probably the biggest Defo Reel there is and probably will be just because of her sheer size. But she's definitely should be a close second to her size wise. So yeah, so that was kind of a bummer. I still love her. She still looks great. The detail is amazing. You got these little mandibles here on the sides that do not move, unfortunately. So, but you have them in different kind of stages and positions by her head, to make it look like they are moving and stuff like that. Um, I love the belly and the eyes. Those are like translucent. So those look like they could glow, but they don't. This is not a glow in any way. So it's just a translucent color and stuff like that for the eyes and the belly. Because let's see if I can do it. This is the belly where her swarm sits, because she is the queen and stuff like that. And they just shoot from her belly, from the film and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, everything is just phenomenal on this. They of course did another awesome job on the sculpt. Like I said, all the Gamera Defo reels are just top notch. I mean, whoever has been doing those, I don't know if it's a separate sculptor or what, but man, that whole line for Defo reels are just phenomenal. They really are. So they are some of the best, if not the best, sculpted Defo reels in the series so far. So, and this is definitely right up there with her. Um, so yeah, I mean, they captured everything in this figure, um, and just shrunk it down to miniature size and stuff. So, and of course, this is her. I don't know what you would really call this thing. It's not like her beak or anything, just a mandible, I guess, or something. It's kind of like her nose almost, kind of thing. I don't really know how to describe that thing. But it's the portion that opens up and she fires her beam and stuff like that. So now this doesn't open in any way. It is closed, and everything. But that's the beauty of this is that because, like I said, this is the RIC option or version of this. That's the cool thing about it is that the RIC version came with a alternate head, and actually, it actually has this portion actually opening up and getting ready to fire her beam. So, without further ado, let's look at that. All right, here it is. Here's her her mandible or her nose kind of opened up and revealing the energy source that's in the middle that she produces her beam with and stuff like that. So if you've seen the movie, God, I hope you've seen the movie. If you haven't, you need to. This is where she emits her beam um, face area, I guess. I don't even know how to call it and everything. So that's really cool. And like I said, this is the RIC option. So it's an alternate head, extra head with a little peg on the back here where you just pop it in. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. So all you do is just kind of twist it out. There goes the normal head. Make sure nothing's in the way. There you go. And you put the alternate head in, and that's what you have now. Is really cool, really dynamic looking pose for her. Um, it's it's unsettling actually. It just looks like an alien, kind of revealing its inner workings, kind of thing. So yeah, it's pretty pretty eye catching, honestly. So yeah, but that's a cool RIC option that I like. I like those kind of things where they add extra heads, extra figures, kind of thing. Um, so that's really cool. I do honestly wish that for a light up portion, I'm not the hugest fan of light ups, but honestly, like I would have gone with a light up for this one, especially with the belly and the eyes and like the revealed nose-ish area kind of thing. Just because it was like that on the initial original release of the large monster series, 25 centimeter Legion. I got just the standard, but the RIC was actually a light up, and I completely regret not getting the light up because the light up looks fantastic. It really does. Like I said, I don't like light ups all the time, but man, that one is one that I wish I would have had. So this one I think would have um, definitely would have benefited from a light up portion. I don't know how they would have done it with the alternate heads and stuff like that, unless they would have made like a battery pack portion just in this head alone, and you could light it up that way. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely take this alternate head RIC version because I think it's so dynamic, so unique that we get to see two heads, two different poses of her doing her thing, basically, kind of thing. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm happy to have it. I don't see a lot of people getting this figure, which really sucks. So hopefully that changes. Because I definitely think that she was a look past again in this release. So hopefully people still have a chance to pick her up, and if they haven't, definitely hunt one down. You will not be disappointed. She definitely has a presence, and she's definitely a unique kaiju for sure. So she was kind of the main one and everything like that. So I'm gonna show you the other two that I got from my trade. That one you've already seen before on this channel. I've actually reviewed him. And then the other one is a newer one. But I also just got it in the trade too. So yeah, we'll go from there. All right, we're back with our second defo reel of this video. And of course, you know what I was talking about. I had to get him again just because he is such a good boy and he is so cute. I had to get the standard Titanosaurus. My first unboxing was with the RIC Titanosaurus, but I had to get both versions just because so I could display both of them, and they're both unique, different versions of this particular figure. So I just had to get this. Like I said, this was with a trade of mine. I traded a couple figures that I had for some figures for another collector that had and everything. So everything went smoothly and stuff like that. So I was glad it did. But yeah, I definitely had to get this little boy just because he is so damn cute, and I can't help myself with Titanosaurus. So definitely had to put another one in the collection and everything. So yeah, I'm so happy to have the standard now version of this, so I can display my other one with the RIC options with the closed tail, and then the submarine in his hand and stuff like that. So now I can display both of them. So I'm not going to spend too much time on him just because I've already kind of done a lowdown of him, but I definitely wanted to show him off just because he's such a good boy. He is such a good boy. So yeah, had to get that and show that off. So yeah, that was really cool. But yeah, that's my second defo reel I got. All right, and here's my third and final. This is the Godzilla 1974 Deforeal. This is the standard. So I didn't get the RIC one. Unfortunately, I do want the RIC one. It comes with the black hole space monkey, I guess you could call him, with the little gun in his hand and stuff. I definitely want that. But I thought this was really cool. Like I said, this was also in the trade and everything, so I didn't have to pay for really anything. I thought it's a decent looking sculpt for the 74 and everything. Um, especially the head, they actually did really well. I think the arms are a little bit small, but then again, this is basically their line where they do the bigger head with a smaller body and limbs. Um, so yeah, but I got him just so I could finish off my terror set because I do have the Titanosaurus, I do have the Mecha Godzilla 2, and then I didn't have a Godzilla, and this is the closest thing that they've come to doing a 75 Godzilla, just because this is basically the same suit, except that they had some small alterations with the suit for 75. Like the brows are a little bit down more to make a meaner look and everything. I think it's more just in the face wise that they changed a little bit. So definitely, he's a nice fill in for now and everything, until they actually make a 75. If they make a 75, I'm not sure if they will. I would assume they are just because they made all the 74 um, kaiju from that film. They've made two out of the three for the Terror Mechagodzilla film. So just waiting for the Godzilla. So he's just kind of my stand-in for now and everything. So, but I definitely want the RIC option for this guy. So if anybody knows of or has one for sale, let me know. I'd be willing to buy it and take it off your hands. So I definitely want that little ape guy and everything. So, but yeah, this guy's really cool. I really dig it. It's got a nice sculpt to it and everything. Like I said, the face is phenomenal. Like just looking at it here, like I don't know, I don't know why they can get the face for a defo reel, but they can't nail it on the 30 centimeter. Like just completely baffles me. It really does. This face looks really good. Like oh man, like I said, whoever is doing these defo real sculpts, like they've been knocking it out of the park, and like let this guy do some of the 30 centimeters, like seriously, or girl, whatever. Just because I mean this looks spot on, it really does. And that the 30 centimeter 75, I'm not the hugest fan of. The face is still a little off and everything, with some other things. Um, but yeah, this face looks really good. I'm really happy for it and everything. I love the silver spines. Just like in the movie, like they're almost like pure silver, which is great for the 70s films and stuff, especially for 74, 75. So I do love that color choice and everything. Um, so yeah, I absolutely dig this. It's great. I like this is a nice fill in for me and everything. So and I even like the 74 Mecha Godzilla too. Like that's like in my top five for favorite films also. But Terror is number one for me overall. But yeah, this is a nice little addition to have too. So yeah, this it's and then of course, as you can see, this is the box that it came in. So this is what I was talking about. This is what the window boxes what they were doing for the defo reels, where you could actually kind of see it inside, but you really couldn't just because of the distortedness of the plastic container that encases them and stuff. Um, so yeah, so this is what they were doing. Now this is a good example of these two boxes of what they've gone to now with just the print on the box and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. It looks a lot cleaner actually and stuff. So I really do dig that and everything. So I'm glad they're going that direction and everything. So yeah. That's gonna kind of conclude my unboxing here with my Defo reels. And like I said, I thank you to the collector that I was able to do a trade with. I was very leery of it and everything just because of the fact that I didn't know the person very well and everything. And you're taking this gamble of sending them stuff of yours, and then they have to send you stuff of theirs, and just hoping that the person is legit and respectful and honest, kind of thing, where they're actually going to ship the stuff to you and stuff. So I was happy that everything worked out okay. And yeah, so thank you so much. But yeah. All right, guys, that's going to conclude the video. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate everybody viewing, and sorry for the delay between videos, just because, like I said, I was sick and everything. So, hopefully, to get back on track here and record some more videos. I'm gonna do a couple here in a row to kind of punch some out and get caught up, and then I'll just release them one a week. So, yeah, and then of course, just a reminder, like I talked about at the beginning of this video. My newest episode of the Lowdown is happening March 25th. Haven't thought of a time yet, so but it'll be in the afternoon sometime on Saturday and stuff like that, and we'll be talking about the kaiju madness and everything, and the fantasy battle bracket and stuff. So that'll be a lot of fun with, and I'll have some special guests on there with me and stuff. So so hopefully everybody tunes in, and yeah, just I love the support. Thank you so much. I can't believe you guys are tuning into my live shows. It's been a lot of fun, and I love interacting with you guys. So yeah, definitely, if you guys haven't tuned into a live show, please do. I love to hear from you guys, and just love to interact and stuff like that. So, but yeah, thank you for everything, and of course, just a real reminder: 400 subscribers, doing my next giveaway. Lots of good stuff in that giveaway. The Tom Whalen Godzilla vs. Balante poster. I got a M1 Mechagodzilla 2 Sofubi. I got some Funko Pops. I got a Godzilla game. I mean, lots of good stuff. So definitely, keep sharing, keep spreading the word. Let's get up to 400 subscribers. I know we can do it. I think we're almost like at 350, so we're like we're halfway to the 400 mark. So yeah, I definitely know we can do it. So let's keep it going and everything. And then, of course, just thank you so much for everything. So, but yeah, that's it for me. And till next time, later.